welcome to another Updata, episode 23.
Episode 32.
Oh, I fucked that up. I got it.
Close.
Fucking dyslexia. All right.
See, we're just flipping it around. It's been a while, folks.
Yeah,
nice
been a
to
while.
see you guys again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not really? It doesn't sound like
No,
you're
I
that
don't
happy.
fucking like these people.
Whoa. Well, this is Caleb's last episode,
yeah.
so we're getting a new co-host. Sounds like Kira's pretty interested.
Yeah.
Hello.
Never mind.
She doesn't care.
Never mind. Just never mind. Did you hear about what happened at Kanye? Or it wasn't Kanye's house.
It was Kanye's
music
video.
It was 6ix9ine's music video.
6ix9ine's music video.
For his new stupid shit song. And he was shooting a music video with Kanye and Nicki Minaj. And it was, I guess it was a drive-by or something.
Really?
Somebody was just rolling through the neighborhood and shot. But it didn't hit anybody, but it went through like a bedroom window. At least one bullet went through a bedroom window. Wow. So Kanye was there, but little Nicki wasn't.
Nicki Minaj wasn't?
Nah, she wasn't there at all.
Maybe it was her.
I think it was her. Fucking bitch. Why was she doing shooting up people's houses? I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff going on.
What else?
Well, they don't really know, like, who it was. I don't think they caught anybody yet, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's still pretty recent.
Wowzers.
But, so they stopped, like, production on the video, obviously.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like they're starting it back up.
Really?
So
they ruined the music
yep.
video.
Guess how much it cost for that lot that they rented?
What?
Just take a guess. It's up there.
100,000. More?
More.
500,000.
Nope.
More than that? A million.
Nope.
More than that?
80 million.
No fucking way.
80 fucking million.
To rent that just for a music video?
For a music video, yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm sure that they'll try.
That's a pretty penny.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll get their money back after they got shot up on it.
Yeah, there's got to be insurance on that shit or something.
His attorney was saying that he doesn't believe the shooting violates his probation because he was a victim.
Yeah.
But the law is still, like, looking into whether it was a violation or not. Just like, oh shit, okay, I got shot at, it's my fault.
That's some bullshit.
Damn. Oh, well, I don't really like him anyway, so.
Yeah, me either.
So that's just what's going on in the neighborhood.
Biased opinions. What else we got, Chase?
Well, you wanted to talk about Infinity War.
Infinity War
You've
was
been really just, like, digging
bloody amazing, mate.
Oh, man, I don't like that at all.
What?
It just did not sound good.
That accent?
Yeah, don't do
I'm
that.
sorry, I'll quit.
That's why I don't try accents, because I'm shit at it.
Whoa. Actually, just saying that Infinity War was bloody amazing, mate.
Okay, you just said the same thing.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Listen,
Well, anyway.
they turned that concept of a hero's rise to power upside down and made the villain, like, if you look at the what's it called? The dynamic there, it's like a hero's tale for the villain.
Well, he's more so like an anti-villain. An anti-hero? An anti-hero.
But why? But that's like a diabolical, like, plan to destroy half of humanity everywhere. Or not just humanity, everything.
Sentience.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, because... Well, I haven't seen it, so... The only thing I can tell you is, like... I mean, I've been spoiled aplenty, so it doesn't really matter now.
But it's like, it doesn't follow any of the Avengers. Really? It follows him.
Well, doesn't it
through the
follow
story.
everybody?
What?
Or like his interactions with everybody?
It's his interactions with everybody.
Yeah.
So, but it's like it's
well,
it's
like
more,
he has that one.
It follows his story.
Yeah, but he has that one line where it's like the hardest choices require the strongest will.
Yeah.
So it's more so like I don't know. Seeing this is the problem. I haven't like seen it, so you'd be able to tell more about like why he said something like that, or like so why is he doing it in the first place?
Well, he's doing it because his homeworld was dealt with overpopulation, and he like suggested this kind of on his home planet to wipe out half the population, and no one would listen to him. And
Well, because like that's
kind of
fucked up.
Vote for me. I'm gonna eliminate 80% of you.
Well, but it also is like his planet got destroyed, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It got worn down,
which is like that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like
there's actually some like
there's truth in it.
Yeah,
you know? I mean it's still like shit.
It's
like,
fucked up. Yeah,
like you didn't have spaceships or anything. You guys couldn't leave.
Yeah. This dude's conquering galaxies. Well, yeah, but his race back then didn't have a spaceship to where they could like.
Yeah, so I mean that would have been the only option that they could have gone for, you know.
Yeah, it's like Earth with Mars. That's what they're trying to do.
So, that's what he's like going for, I guess. To be the one to be like, I'm helping you.
Yeah.
But it looks like
you don't
I'm not.
know. Yeah.
You know.
It's for your own.
Someone has to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
And some decisions are harder to make than just saying no.
Deal with wouldn't it go right back to the fucking problem eventually? Like they populate again,
and that's
it's a temporary solution.
That's an issue with him too. But he's also thinking that this shit happened to me. All my fucking guys are dead. Yeah. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. And he's like, I don't want anyone else to experience that. And he thinks that that's the only right way because he was like, I told you so. It's like that.
Yeah.
Like an I told you so. If you would have listened to me, we could have saved our world.
Yeah.
So what have they got? Have they got any more plans for the future?
Oh, I absolutely. They got. It's basically going to be part 2, but no one knows what it's called yet. And
so it's not going to be like called part 2.
No, yeah, it's not going to be like Avengers: Infinity War Part 2. It's like I don't know.
It'll have like its own title.
It'll have its own title, exactly.
It's not going to be like Civil War.
Yeah, no. Wait, what?
Like Civil War.
So what's Civil War? Civil War didn't have a part 2.
Marvel Civil War, didn't it?
No.
Oh, it did in the comics though.
Yeah, in the comics.
That's what I was thinking
of. No, it's gonna be its own thing. It's gonna be crazy. They have been really good about not spoiling this movie because the more I want to know about it, it seems like the less that I know.
Well, yeah.
Like,
they want it to be like,
I have no clue where this movie's gonna go. But I know it's gonna have something to do with the quantum realm from Ant-Man's series, and I know. Actually, other than that, I don't know anything.
It'll be interesting.
Any other whatever you watch or whatever you research, it's just speculation.
Well, because all these collab movies are getting like fucking huge now. You know, they've really built up the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
To something that we've never seen before.
Yeah. Yeah, DC's fucking failing.
Yeah. Don't they have that one movie coming out?
What? Aquaman.
Aquaman, yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of...
I think they fucked up big time on just like all of it. Well, plus they let go, the Superman guy. I forget what his name is.
I don't know the actor's name.
He left.
Yeah.
He left that, and then like something's going on with Benny Boy.
Benny Boy.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck. He's not.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
He doesn't want to do it, but he's still signed on to do a solo Batman movie.
Another one. See.
He didn't have a solo Batman movie ever.
Well, not Ben Affleck, but I mean like another Batman movie.
Well, I think the only way they're gonna make that any more epic than any of the past ones have been is get all of the villains at once. Like make it like an Arkham,
An Arkham
Knight
style.
story.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, well, they've already lost Superman, so that whole like the
Which
the
they
Justice League.
might bring him back for like a cameo or
I
whatever.
don't think so. I think he's done with them. He sounds like he's done with them because
Yeah.
I think that they like let him go or something. So well, but it's like, well, and they're now focusing on Supergirl or whatever.
Really?
They're focusing on her more. And it's just like, why would you get rid of the guy that was in Justice League? The one that,
Yeah, started it all.
like,
Yeah.
what the fucking Ben's not even, like, into it
Iron
anymore.
Man, I don't know how many movies Iron Man has been in.
I know. And he doesn't even have to be in Iron Man mode.
Yeah.
He just has to be Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Just show up.
He's been in...
And he's the one
He
that
started it all. He
really kicked it off.
I think he might not come back after this next movie.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that because he did more than 2 movies.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's just kind of bullshit.
Well, 3 movies. Because it was his Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and then Justice League.
Okay. Alright.
But it's still like,
Still.
you can't, I don't know. And Warner Brothers fucked up too because they let him go.
Yeah.
So now they have to start over basically. It's just,
if so much time passed and they recasted someone who looked kind of similar,
I guess.
I probably wouldn't even care.
I guess.
Because just as Superman,
they won't
not,
let go of Wonder Woman for sure. She's like stuck with it.
No, she's like their.
She's the only one that can like bring it back.
She's their money baby, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only thing keeping them alive.
She ain't going nowhere.
Which Aquaman I could see being good, honestly.
We'll see.
And they're doing a Shazam movie, which looks like it could be.
I'm kind of hyped for
alright.
that. I like
Yeah.
Shazam.
Shazam's cool.
He was a cool guy.
It's
Aren't they doing that Teen Titans one too?
the TV show.
Yeah. Did it come out already?
Yeah, it's streaming on their DC's new.
So you have to pay another fucking subscription.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about it?
I've seen some trailers and I don't like it. It's not worth it at all.
Oh yeah, I might look into it, but you just can't. They did so well with Teen Titans. They have Young Justice.
Young Justice.
It's that cartoon show.
That's still out.
Yeah.
That's still going.
Well, they like canceled it, or like I think Cartoon Network or something like canceled it,
Yeah.
and they just brought it back on
Oh,
like something
really?
else, and it's like really dark.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be like really fucking good.
Huh.
Which like I can see that more because DC and animated stuff
Yeah.
is like way better. Have you seen like the Batman stuff?
Yeah.
You know, it's just
The animated series is pretty
fucking
good.
awesome.
Um,
But their live action stuff is just
garbage.
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 You saw Halloween.
Yeah, I did. The 2018 version.
Yeah. What did you think about that?
All right, let's build this up
Okay.
a
Yeah.
little bit. So I watched I watched Halloween, the first one, the second one, and the fourth one, because the third one didn't have anything to do with Michael Myers.
Yeah.
So I watched the first one, and it kind of like set up the mood for like how the rest of the series would kind of go.
Yeah.
Where it was like they would sort of introduce all the all the characters, or it would introduce like Michael first, being like the one that killed his like fucking sister,
Yeah.
right? And then it would like then it went to modern day, and it was like showing the friends getting together and all that, going to school, and with him like being creepy in the background, right? You'd see him and he'd be like standing there, and you look away and look back and he's gone, that sort of shit. So most of the like not really half of the movie, I guess, but the majority of it was setting up the friends and like their relationships with each other.
Yeah.
And then obviously Michael came in like the other half as soon as things got dark, and he started fucking shanking people. killing him. It was like, but it was really cool. It wasn't like I can't be really scared about like older, horror movies.
Yeah.
But it was still like a decent story, and two followed it. So one was set in like this suburban, just like two houses basically.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
Where it was like he was like haunting her in this like one house, and he like killed her friends in the other house, stuff like that. So he went between two houses. The second one, they went to the hospital. That was scarier because hospitals abandoned freaked me out. So he was going through there and chopping up all the people and the nurses. there was this one scene where he was like this nurse and an EMS like ambulance driver were like in this hot tub, and the guy went out to go like change the temperature. Michael stabs him, and the girl is obviously just like
naked.
No, she's got like a towel on, and she's just like, I don't notice, as he's like being killed in the next room, right?
No.
So the temperature's still like really hot in the hot tub, and so Michael walks out and he like puts his hand like on her shoulder. She's like, "Oh, don't be like that," because she thinks it's the guy, and she's like sucking on his fingers and shit, and I'm like, his hands are dirty as fuck. How do you not see that? And you know what this boy does?
What?
He takes her head and dunks it in the water, and it basically burns her face off. It's pretty intense.
I thought she was already in the hot tub.
No, she was like standing out of it.
Oh.
Because like Michael fucked with the temperature, and made it really hot. That's why the guy came out. Yeah, so he burned her face off. It was pretty brutal, but it ended with Michael's doctor coming and like torching the whole place, blowing them both up. So that was 1 and 2, and the story for this new one follows
the second one.
Follows the first one, yeah. Yeah, the first one.
So the second one meant nothing.
No, and their timelines are just, it's kind of weird. It's all about like what if scenario in a certain place that they'll explain like in like 2 minutes when the film starts, So it goes off of the first one, and it's a lot more funnier, I guess. There's just a lot more like laughs, like a lot more jokes. I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there's this one part where this babysitter is like helping this kid, and like he thinks that there's like something in his room, like in his closet. Yeah. So he goes out to get her, and he's like, help. And so she goes in there, and she's like, there's nothing there. And so he gets on the bed, and she's like reading something to her, and he or she like goes to the closet door, and he's like, don't do it, and she opens it up, and Michael's there and fucking like stabs her, and he's like, oh shit, and he runs out, and her boyfriend's downstairs, and the kid runs past me, he's like, whatever you do, don't go up there, and he runs out, and obviously the kid that guy he dies. One thing that they didn't, I felt like they didn't set up any of like the characters, like any of her friends.
Yeah.
Because it was following the main character from like the first movie, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Her daughter's or her granddaughter. It was following her granddaughter, but it never really set up her friends at all.
Really.
Like it did in the first one. It was more so like, here they are, now they're dead. Here they are, now they're dead. Rather than like, here they are, here's how they interact, all this stuff. Now here's Michael. Yeah. He's coming to get you.
Yeah. It's kind of rapid fire.
Right. Yeah. And so some shit happens where like the granddaughter was like hanging out with her boyfriend or something, and they go to this like party at the school, and it turns out he's like cheating on her with some other girl. She gets all pissed about it, and then she walks out, and this guy who's like her friend, I guess, like acts on her, or what do you call it? Like hits on her. Tries to kiss her and shit. Yeah. And she's like, fuck no, I don't like you.
Friend zone.
I'm your friend, god damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get into this, like, one yard where it's, like, kind of a mansion, almost. And she, like, as she's, like, walking away, he's, like, still standing there, and he's, like, and, like, the lights flickering on and off, and it's, like, a motion light.
Yeah.
And he sees Michael, and he's like, what are you doing, Mr. Robinson? I'm just hanging out around here. I'm gonna get out. Don't worry. And obviously Michael's just a fuckhead, and he's just sitting there waiting, and it's like blinking on and off, and you know, as soon as it turns off, he's gonna fucking get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the kid runs off, tries to run, and then and so it cuts back to the granddaughter, and she's like, what the fuck is going on? I hear him like screaming back there. So she runs back. Dude's got him like fucking hung up on a fence. Fucking like spiked through the head. Spiked through the fucking head. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil all of it, but it was just like, you know, here's a character, now they're dead. But it was kind of a good way. It seems like they kind of ended the series with this one.
Really?
But it's a good watch, but I just wouldn't, like, don't expect anything really like great, something that's gonna turn the horror genre on its head. It's just a classic character in a modern setting, sort of deal. So
interesting.
3 out of 5.
Really? 3 out of 5.
It was alright. If you watch the first one, then it's a 3 out of 5.
There's some games that have come out that it's taken us a while to get to because of obvious reasons, life and shit. Anyways, I don't think I ever told our audience, Venom was really good.
Oh yeah, I forgot that released.
Yeah, Venom was really good, but severely lacking Spider-Man.
Well, I don't think it was supposed to have Spider-Man in it.
I know. I know.
That's kind of biased.
That was no. I'm just saying. That's what people said. That was the only problem with it is that it like it's Spider-Man DNA.
I kind of get sick of seeing superheroes fight it out. I just want to see like a villain just go through.
It just needed to attach itself to Peter Parker first and then go there. No matter how long.
Like he's causing carnage in the back. Carnage. And he's like, and Peter Parker like looks out and is like, what? It's like that, like a little cameo, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding.
It just needed to show that it was connected, but Sony's being a fucking asshole. So
I don't really.
I know you don't care, but the fans do. The fans care.
Okay.
Speaking of Spider-Man, the game came out. It's PS4.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
No.
No.
It is hands down the best Spider-Man game that is out.
Yeah.
And they're planning to do kind of the same thing that they did with the Arkham series.
I mean, I guess, but like, how are they gonna make the world different?
What?
Well, because like
they don't need to make it different.
I know, but then you're just using the same template. It's kind of lazy, in my opinion.
Well, it's supposed to set off more than just Spider-Man, like a universe.
Like
That's
a video game universe?
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay with that. I'm just saying if they make like another Spider-Man game, they use the same city, you know, from the previous game. It's like, why didn't you just release DLC for it? If they release another $60 Spider-Man game in the same city, the same assets, all that shit, I'd be kind of insulted.
Well, okay, but Arkham City is just...
No, it's not.
The same as Arkham Knight. It's just a sectioned off part of the city.
No, I thought it was Arkham Origins was the same as Arkham City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, but like Arkham Asylum isn't the same as Arkham City.
No, it's not, because that's based on an island.
I know, it's not the same.
I get that that's not the same, but it's
I'm
not
just
that
saying,
big of a deal.
yeah, but I don't want to pay $60 for the same.
It's not the same game. Obviously, they're gonna upgrade it. They're gonna do a bunch. So. They're gonna do a bunch of different shit. If they don't, I agree with you. That's lazy. But I seriously doubt that that's gonna happen with these because I think they already know they have to outdo themselves. So they're gonna keep pushing on. Yeah. Especially if this is gonna be the beginning of a.
Can
game.
We get like a good Iron Man game?
Yeah, that would be great. And fly around for real.
I played like the PSP version of like the movie spinoff. Fuck. It was just
terrible, wasn't it?
Just so fucking bad.
Yep.
I just like I'm so glad we're past the movie spinoff.
Yeah.
You know, because every game we'd get a movie. Or every movie we'd get a game spinoff.
Yeah.
And they were always
even for Jurassic Park
shit. They were always fucking bad.
Which I mean, Jurassic World did that, but that was kind of its own thing.
Evolution?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the same.
That was based on the movie.
No. Like movie spin-off, like the game spin-offs were mostly like focusing on the main character of the movie and like going through levels.
Yeah.
Where you do shit like that. That's like it's like a Zoo Tycoon game.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So. And that's why we got a bunch of shitty Spider-Man games too.
Agreed. Especially the Amazing Spider-Man.
I didn't play that.
You didn't play that?
No.
What games are you talking about that were?
I'm talking about the first ones.
Like a Spider-Man 2?
Yeah, Spider-Man 2, Caleb.
That's terrible. That's terrible that you would say that.
I didn't like them.
Why
I hated
not?
them. They just were boring.
They weren't boring.
See, but that's
number one. I can agree with you was terrible.
Yeah, but number one was bad.
Number 2 was like the...
Okay, Caleb, but you have your different opinion.
That set the standard for the newest one.
Okay, but you have your different opinion, man.
I have a...
Damn. Like, I just don't like them. I find them boring.
Why?
Because they were.
No.
To me, they were.
Okay,
I'm not
but
saying,
why?
I'm not saying that it's
you
fact.
Think that.
I'm not saying it's fact.
Okay, I'm just asking you why that you think that.
I just thought that they were boring. There's no, like, what do you want from me? To explain? What?
Yes, I want you to explain.
I just think that they were boring. They weren't fun to play. I don't know how that's hard to understand.
Okay. Well, okay. Fine. We have different opinions.
I thought it was just boring.
Quit saying it like
shit.
that.
It's even worse now. I hate it even worse. And 3 was bad too. But
was worse than 2.
But Lego Spider-Man, that was great. Just kidding. They didn't make
that. All right. That's just exhausting.
Well, you didn't talk about Spider-Man though much.
Oh, you're right. I didn't talk about Spider-Man. The swinging is amazing, almost therapeutic.
He what does he do whenever he comes from a swing? He's like spinning around and shit.
Yeah,
Every time.
The what do you call it?
He does a lot of acrobatics.
Yeah. What do you call it?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what you call it.
I can't help you.
It's visually satisfying. It's it's like fluent.
And it's fast too.
It's fast. The story was all right. It seemed a bit short. I feel like there could have been more, like on side missions. There could have been more of a like story there. It was very repetitive.
They could have done like a story chain with side missions.
Yeah,
that you followed up with certain people.
It didn't ever really seem like you were following up with side missions. It's just you do a side mission and then you deal with that.
Well, the little bit that I saw you play, it was like constantly going. Like you'd finish one mission, you'd be swinging around, and then the next mission would be like they'd be calling you and telling you.
And I think that's why it felt really fast, is because it's just constantly, like just the dialogue makes you want to go do the next mission. Like, hey Pete, come over here. I need you as soon as ASAP, or just shit like that. Yeah. And just the dialogue even makes you want to go and do the mission. Or Pete. Spider-Man will be like, "Oh, I'm late to see Mr. Octavius." And
he would say that?
Yeah.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And so it's like,
hey, don't badger me. Do you not want me to explore at all? Do you not want me to do side missions?
Yeah.
That's kind
They give you like 5 minutes to like
Get
to
there.
yourself. Not just to yourself, like go see what you can do, and then
shit, I'm late. Aunt May's falling down the stairs.
The story was all right.
It looked good.
It was great. Like it felt great to play.
Yeah.
I give it like. I give it a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
Easy.
It's definitely worth the play.
Yeah.
Even if it is short, it's definitely worth it. Just because this is probably the start.
Yeah.
Of the next gaming universe.
Yeah. It's definitely outstanding.
A gaming empire. Yuri Lowenthal voices Spider-Man. Fun fact. He's a huge voice actor. He does a lot of different shit.
Really?
Yeah.
What else does he do? Just a couple examples.
I think he did something. I'd have to look him up. I couldn't tell you. He's
just probably in everything.
He is. Yeah. No. Like honestly, any animated thing that you see, he's probably in it.
Really?
Yeah, you can pick out his voice pretty easily. But he's been in everything. And I liked it because his Twitter, he was posting all about, the game releasing and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of cool stuff. And he has Spider-Man as his Twitter profile picture.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, he did Ben 10.
Oh,
and he was in Teen Titans. He was in Legion of Superheroes.
A lot of cartoon.
He was in VeggieTales.
Really?
Yep. Just, anything you can think of, he's been in it. Wolverine. He's been in Batman Unlimited.
He is in everything.
Oh, yeah. Gotham by Gaslight. Oh, Generator X. I used to love that show. But yeah.
Was he in Red Dead Redemption 2?
I don't know.
Probably not, because that's my segue into our next topic. Capita. What do you have to say about this, Chase?
Say about what? I don't know. I haven't
Red
played
Dead
it.
Redemption.
I haven't played it, so how would I know?
I'm excited for online. I beat the whole game, and I gotta tell you, the story is poetic. It's like...
Don't spoil it.
Like, if I could give something a 6 out of 5, I would. To Red Dead Redemption. Just because how much did they say? The 60 hours of story gameplay?
Yeah.
That is incredible for a game. And there's a lot of funny shit. A lot of it. Like, and just stuff just little things like that you'll walk up on, and it could turn into anything. It really immerses you into like the world of an outlaw, like in the early or late 1800s or something like that. Yeah. So it's like okay, so my dad, he came in while I was playing the game, and he sits down and he's watching it like it's a movie. I got the cinematic camera on because that's basically like autopilot.
Right.
And he's watching it like it's a movie, every cutscene, and he's like, "What are you watching?" And I'm like, "It's a game, dude." And he was like, "This is a game?" And he's like, "What are you playing?" He couldn't believe it because like the graphics on that game are stunning, and it's just and the level of detail. They said even like when you're riding your horse in the mountains and it's cold, your horse's balls will shrink.
That's a little much.
It's a little much, but they thought of everything, literally.
Don't think I'd ever be like staring up under my horse.
Well, if you heard that, you would be.
Making sure and be like,
Well, if you
making
heard
sure,
that, you would be.
Making sure and be like, did they get the ball shrinkage right? Oh, thank God they did.
I was about to flip.
I mean, it's an instant classic, honestly.
Yeah, I cannot wait for
every
Rockstar
Rockstar game every game that they put out.
Especially now, like there's some games that were kind of like hit or miss, like Bully. I wasn't a big fan of that one.
Everybody loved Bully, but I didn't like it either.
Vice City I didn't really like. San Andreas was a classic. I didn't really like Grand Theft Auto 4.
4 was alright. There's a lot of things that they added in there that I think were pretty cool.
But lately, every game they do is fantastic.
I mean, the only thing that they've done lately really is 5 and
Red Dead Redemption 2. That's true. But that's how you make a great game. You give it your time, and you give the people the time to get over the game that you just released.
I know, but like that game's been in development since GTA 5 came out.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to talk about how much the developers worked on it. It was pretty bad. But, yeah. I mean, if you have a console, just get the game.
Yeah, just get it.
There's like no reason for you not to.
I will say this. The beginning of it is the worst part.
Is it?
Because of how slow it is. It's a lot of walking in the mountains. Just let the story kind of take you along.
You mean that, like the first part of it?
Yeah,
it's not even that long either, though.
It's not that long, but someone who might get frustrated easy with games, like my brother.
It can be frustrating when you have like, you've been hearing all this like cool shit that you can do, but you're limited by a tutorial area.
Yeah,
that can be annoying. But it's also like you get into, like after that, you get into like the more open-ended part of it.
Yeah. As soon as you go into where they like let you around, and
and then you can start picking what mission you want to go to.
Yeah.
Then it's like, shit, what do I do?
Yeah.
Because you can like do hunting, or you can go in town and get a drink, or play that knife game.
Yeah. And play poker, play dominoes.
Take a bath.
Take a bath. I was surprised that there was no like hookers or anything.
Wow, Caleb.
To do.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you think about like GTA to this.
Wow, Caleb, man.
Where you go into a strip club.
I know.
And then the best you can get in this game is your thigh scrub.
His ball shrinkage.
His horse's ball shrinkage. It's just, I will tell you this also. When you play that game, your PS4 will sound like a jet engine.
Depends on like what console you have. If you have a PS4 Pro, I'm sure it'll be a little easier.
Oh yeah, I'll go easier on it. But if you just have a regular PS4, it's gonna sound like your machine is about to take off.
People have been putting videos up about like the different sounds of
really?
like a PS4 Pro, and Xbox One, and an X.
Really?
Yeah, there's a difference.
What's the difference?
The amount of sound that comes out.
Yeah, I know, but who has the less sound?
Xbox One X.
Really?
And then PS4 Pro, and then obviously the PS4, and then the Xbox One.
Well, I think that's it.
Yep.
Make sure you holla back, girl.
I'm not a holla back, girl. Fuck you.
You're
Make sure you comment. Make sure you leave a fucking comment. Like the video. Ring that bell.
Ling that bell?
Ring-a-ling-a-ding that bell. Notifications will pop up on your phone when this video goes live.
Yeah, it'll be amazing. Also, you'll get updated on music, video game playthroughs, all that shit that you want to watch. Side notes are, I think, our best series now.
And that's about it.
Come and check us out, bro. Make sure you check out the description. There's always fun stuff in there, links and all that. I think that'll be it. Thanks for watching another Updata. Hey, check out this song, homie.